Haanif, what did you guys take away from that Cayman Islands deal? I mean, had some highs, had some lows, were able to bounce back and finish 2-1. I guess overall takeaway from that experience and just where the team is coming from.
Yeah, no, I think it was good for us to bounce back against the wins from USF. We got hit in the mouth against George Mason, but I think allowing us to bounce back and have a complete 40-minute game was good for us. We hit a little adversity, and I think it showed what we can do once we stick together, throughout tough times.
What was kind of the message after that George Mason game? I mean, a quick turnaround, but obviously a disappointing performance.
Yeah.
What was Coach Hoiberg's message, and for you being one of the team leaders, what was kind of the message to the guys?
Yeah, no, we just talked about how just sticking together, understanding, we had to put some things out there. We had a good meeting as a whole team, and I think it really helped us for, the following game. I think things got real, we got real emotional, real, into each other, and I think it helped us out a lot, and, it's very good for a team like that, especially a young, new team, to do stuff like that, and it showed, in that following game the night after.
Was that a Coach Hoiberg thing? Like, hey, let's have a team meeting? Or was that a players?
Yeah, I think it's something that needed to be done.
Yeah.
I think things were probably getting a little out of hand a little bit, but I think, once we understand and have that meeting, we understand how good we could be, once we become a good team and we come together. And it showed in USF, and now we got a good, test here coming on Wednesday, and we got to show the same thing, 40 minutes.
You really took charge in that tournament. All-tournament team. Was that something you kind of felt the need to do? I mean, obviously, you have the vocal side of it, but did you kind of put it upon yourself to be more involved?
Yeah, I mean, just helping the team any way I can, to win games. I felt like it was needed. I felt like whatever needed to be done, I had to do. Not even for myself, but everybody on the team. We all had to go into our roles. We all had to do what needed to be done to get big-time wins, and so we did what we had to do.
You got a career high. What was working well for you on that night?
Just playing my game, playing to my strengths. And just reading the defense. All 40 minutes, and like I said, doing whatever needed to be done. And the lane open, shots were there, and I took them, and it was a great game.
Was there a shot or a moment in the game where you're like, all right, like I feel like I've got it today?
I felt like when we went on the run, I think everybody was scoring. We was taking turns, and I felt like it was everybody's day. I think we had a great team overall, win 40 minutes, and I think it showed, and now we got to do the same thing for Wednesday.
How much of an emphasis has been rebounding since you guys came back?
Yeah, it's been big time. It's been big time. Even in practice, we don't rebound, we run. So we don't want to run while we're really practicing. So I think we check out, hit a body, and make sure we get it out the way.
What's difficult about rebounding with this team, just based on maybe inexperience, or you guys are a little bit smaller? Like, what's the difficult part about it?
It's a problem for real. I think we have a couple, not as big of a team, but I think, we understand, like, if we rebound, I don't think really nobody can stop us in transition. And once we get that down pat, I think we'll be good.
What does a team like Georgia Tech present to you guys?
It's a big test. They got good height, they got shot blockers, they got good guards. It's going to be our real first road game test. I think we got Wednesday and then we got Saturday, so we got two tough road games coming up back to back. So I think once we get this one out the way on Wednesday, we prepare for Saturday.
Is there a big difference between a true road game and playing in the tournament in the Cayman Islands?
Yeah, it's a big difference. I think you got a whole gym going for you. They coming at you 40 minutes straight, and then Cayman Island tournaments, you got your fans, you got the other fans. And I think going out there in the real true road game, people yelling at you, you're not be able to hear much. I know it's going to be a test, but I think we're ready for it.
You're going up against Michael DeVoe on Wednesday, the Georgia Tech player. Are you eager to try and test your defensive ability again?
I know I can do defensively. To me, it's going to be another game. I'm not really stressing it. What I can do defensively. I know my talents and ability with defense, and I'll be ready for another good game defensively for myself.
Wednesday starts a pretty daunting gauntlet for you guys with 3 true road games and Purdue at home. What do you think you're going to learn about you guys as a team over this year?
It's going to be a real, I think we're going to realize after these 3 games, even after Wednesday night, we're going to realize what type of team we got and what type of adversity we're going to hit. I feel like we're ready. I feel like we had a great 3 days of preparation, and once we see on Wednesday night, how a road game can affect us, I think we'll really see and we'll really lock in.
Thanks.